live. We are live. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me because we got some things to talk about today. Today. Let me set it up, set it up, set it up, set it up. I'm gonna let y'all get in here. Take a water break while I wait. Let me know if y'all can hear me. hmm Let me know if y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. I'm trying something new with the AirPods. I don't know what be going on. I'll be going live. It be sounding real low. My guy Philly Talk. What's going on, yo? That I'm good. I'm good. Philadelphia Eagles ain't looking like they is. We gonna get into that. I just need y'all to give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me, so I can continue with the business. Let's get it. Anybody? All right. So here's the thing, and it's a lot of blame. It's a lot of blame. It's a lot of blame to go around. Nina, yo, that what's going on? What's going on? Teresa, what's going on? Okay, we good. Y'all in here. Okay, that's what I like to see. It's a lot of blame to go around. I'm gonna start at. I'm gonna start with the defense. I do think that the defense in the second half, obviously, they played a better game, but to let them go straight 3 straight drives after you just gave up 6 straight scoring drives, which ended up in touchdowns, is a problem. And then you come out there and let them score 3 straight. We heard a lot. We heard a lot from the players. We heard a lot from specifically Darius Slay and how he was saying that they gonna be physical and whatever the case may be. Fletcher Cox. I'm more disappointed. Not I'm more disappointed in the run game rather than the passing game. Tony Pollard and the other dude they was running Rupture all over the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, they had like 100 and something rushing yards at the half. It's disrespectful. It is disrespectful. Nina, I'm gonna talk about the game plan and all that and what I think in a second. Trust me, I'm gonna get at all that. We're gonna be here for about 40 minutes. Take a seat. We gotta speak. It was disrespectful to watch. It was something that I'm not gonna say it wasn't no fight. They obviously did better and than the 49ers game. But it's not about being better. It's about actually having some type of flow in the game. And I don't think even with getting Shaq Leonard, it still wasn't enough to stop the run. That's a problem. That is a problem. But the onus is I get his loss. If I gotta get his loss, I gotta get a defense like 15%. I got to get a defense 15% because you still have opportunities to win the game or to even make it close. So let's go to the offense. First of all, we're just going to go straight to it. You can't fumble the ball 3 times, put it on the ground, Dallas Cowboys pick it up and think that you're going to win the damn game. Now, back to the defense real fast. They did get a scoop of score, and I thought after that, I thought that they played way better. And after that, I said, oh, we got a chance. Let's go. Let's get it. But then the offense comes out, and what did they do? Field goal, return the favor, fumble, field goal, another fumble. It can't keep happening. It can't keep happening. These turnovers are a problem. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith. Those are your 3 best players on offense, period, other than the offensive line. Those are your 3 best players on offense. That can't happen. That cannot happen. So I gotta get an offense, man. Because even in a 49ers game, you went down the field, it looked fluid, yada yada yada, whatever the case may be. But this is straight up disrespectful. And I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really hard for me to come up here and say anything good. I have nothing good to say. You scored one touchdown in 2 games. I got nothing good to say. I got nothing good to say about Jalen Hurts. And y'all already know how I love this team, how I love the quarterback. I think Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback. To me, he's top 3 quarterback. I wouldn't pick 3 quarterbacks over him. I wouldn't. But at the end of the day, he is the captain of the ship. So if you is messing up, if you are fumbling the football, because I don't think that the game plan was that bad. Now people's outside again, fired Deshaun Desai and all these kind of stuff. They outside of the NovaCare station like they center like they was last week. I ain't gonna lie, this is on the players. Now coaching definitely has some responsibility in this. The the run game predictable, the screens predictable, the offense predictable. But once again, I seen Devontae Smith have his worst game as a Philadelphia Eagle. Not only did he fumble, you dropped 3 passes, one for a touchdown. Like it seemed like the effort just wasn't there. It seemed like the juice just wasn't there. It's like they just rolled over and said, you know what, we'll catch you on the playoffs. That ain't how that worked. The only good thing that I can say is that everything is still in your hands. You just got to win out. So it ain't no rest for Jalen Hurts. It ain't no rest for the older guys unless you beat down Seattle, Giants twice, and the Cardinals so bad in the first half, and that everybody's able to rest in the fourth quarter. But from what I'm seeing right now, I don't see that. I don't see that because even though, yes, now we are 10-3, 10-3 team, tied with the Dallas Cowboys. And I don't understand how that works for real, because they got 3 conference losses. We got 2 conference losses. Like they don't own a tiebreaker. We both. I guess it's points and all that. Somebody comment and let me know how that worked. That now they're on top of the NFC East. It should be a tie. It should be a tie. Like I don't get it. But what I am going to say is I don't mind you losing. I don't. But you can't lose how you've been losing the last couple of weeks. And now everybody's saying, oh, we got the game plan. We know what to do. And to me, make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy. Come on, man. It's almost 20 people in here, only got 4 likes. Hit the like button for your boy. Y'all appreciate it. So to me, you got a situation to where as though if everybody figures stuff out, how about you change things? And you know who can change things in life, especially offense for the Philadelphia Eagles? Maybe it's time to bring Frank Reich in. Maybe it is time to bring Frank Reich in. I know Frank Reich, he's been fired in the last 9 months from 2 different teams. I get it. I understand it. But those teams did not have the talent that the Philadelphia Eagles have on the offensive side of the ball. Brian Johnson, Nick Sirianni, y'all have way more talent than Sean Desai has. So I understand that people is coming at Sean Desai. Yes, they put up 30 and all this kind of stuff. But let's talk about the short fields that the defense had to deal with because of 3 turnovers. And 2 of those turnovers, they holded them to field goals. It could have got way uglier. It could have got way uglier. I thought the defense, other than the first 3 drives, especially in the second half, played a lot better game. I thought Sean Desai matched the energy. He was playing bump and run coverage. He was trying to get at Dak Prescott. You just couldn't. They got this West Coast offense, and they was bloviating about it all game. It's 1, 2, 3. If it ain't nothing there, I'm getting out of there. It ain't Dak Prescott trying to make a play, because if he does try to make a play, they know he's going to turn the football over. So shout out to the Dallas Cowboys for finally figuring that out after 9 seasons. But you still have to find a way to stop those three routes. The 1, 2, 3 look and then out. So to where as though he either got to throw the ball away or you get after him. I don't know how y'all feel, but to me, the Seahawks probably be without Geno Smith Monday night. If these last 4 games are not convincing wins, then you're not looking good going into the playoffs. And I know a lot of people going to say, well, we not looking good anyway because we didn't beat this team, that team, yada, yada, yada. I get it. But then when I really break things down, and here's 2 things that I want to talk about that I really hate to do, but it is a factor. First of all, the first touchdown definitely was a holding call. That they picked up the flag, you can clearly see he was holding. That's number one. Number two, this is just on the referees. Number two, that Darius Slay pass interference, the Bradbury pass interference, I thought both was bull crap. I thought they both was bull crap. And another reason why I'm gonna give the defense only 15% because y'all got a lot of holding calls and they was all holds. They was all holds. And not only that, it's hard to get at that. Maybe they would have got at that more if they wasn't holding. So maybe that's their thing. Hold, we'll take the penalties, and then we'll just try to air them out. Maybe that was the game plan going in. Don't let them get after that no matter what. If you got to hold, hold. If we're third and long, we believe that we can convert. It looked like if that was the game plan, it worked. Don't let this defensive line take over no matter what. No matter what. So go ahead and hold them. Hug them. Tackle them. Take them down. Whatever you got to do. The penalty to them, they was probably saying the penalties would not match the score, and it didn't. So here's reason 2. This schedule, and I said this before, even when we was winning, I said this last week. It has been a brutal one. You play 3 games in 12 days. You're playing teams that's coming off of buys, that's coming off of extra rest. It was a lot. It was, but it's not an excuse. It would be an excuse to me if you lost by a field goal, if it was a hard fight, and then you just ran out of gas. I get that. I understand that. But you still got to fight no matter what the situation is because you knew the schedule just like everybody else did. You got the schedule before we did, so you understood what you had to do and what was going down when the season started. I just think that it's kind of unfair what they did to the Philadelphia Eagles. It is. But at the same time, you got to take care of business. You got to handle business. And the business has not been handled for the last 2 games. The turnovers is a major, major problem. They are. They are. You cannot go into a game, keep thinking that you can give the offense short fields, and then you're going to be victorious. It has happened. It has happened a lot of times. Obviously, we got 10 wins, but you can't continuously do this. And to me, I thought the Dallas defense was there to be had. I thought that it was there to be had. You just seen Geno Smith go up and down the field, put up 31 on these guys. And to me, I thought that Lane Johnson was doing a good job on Michael Parsons. I thought that Kelsey, he was getting up to the second level just how he does. Cam Jurgens went out, came back in. The offensive line to me played they played well. That probably was the best group in the whole on the whole team. But for you to not have no fight, the play caller sometimes it befuddles me, and people saying that these play calls are predictable. And then you come out and you keep doing the same thing. You call them mistakes. Nick Sirianni last week, you called these things mistakes, or we're allowed that just because we're a 10-2 team, that don't mean they won't have mistakes. But after you keep doing them time and time and time again, guess what? They're not mistakes. They are habits. Turning the football over at a high rate is not mistakes every game. It's a habit. I don't know if these guys got to get on a jug machine or they just got to. I don't know what they got to do. I don't know. But to protect the ball is the number one thing that you learn in PV football. Protect the damn ball. And to me, they ain't do that, obviously. So that's a problem. I'm telling you, man, like, this offense is not. This is why it's so frustrating. Because of the horses that you have. They did try to make an assertive effort to try to run uh, uh, um, Swift a little bit more. Still don't understand why Boston Scott is in the game instead of Rashad Penny. That still befuddles the crap out of me. Why is he on the roster? If for anything, you could have traded him to another team and got something for him. I'll be confused with some of these things with the Philadelphia Eagles. I really, really do. And I'll be saying this when we win and we lose, and this is not just because we lose. You have a top three quarterback. You got a top three and a top 10 wide receiver. You got a top 10-ish back. You got a top one offensive line. You got a top 3 or 4 tight end. You got all these things. But yet and still, you put up 1 touchdown in 2 games. That's a problem. That is a problem. We knew it was all a matter of time. Yeah, but it's not like it can't be fixed. See, these things that I'm saying, I'm not giving up on the Philadelphia Eagles, obviously. But these things that I'm saying can be fixed. But it's the thing with the coaches. Do y'all have the fortitude to actually do it? Now we know coming down the stretch, and I hate doing this, but we know the Philadelphia Eagles' schedule is way much easier than the Dallas Cowboys. It is. I see the Dallas Cowboys dropping 1 or 2 more games. You just gotta win out. The number one seed, I don't know. It's probably gone right now. So that means everything probably gonna have to go through San Fran. And you're gonna have to play the extra game when this team probably needs rest. You still can get it, but now if the number one seed is not remotely in your hands, it's not. You gotta hope people lose, and you gotta keep winning. But the number one priority is to keep winning or start winning again. Excuse me. Got a game. You finally get an extra day. You got a game at Seattle. At Seattle, you gotta win. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't care if it's Geno. I don't care if it's Geno Swift, Geno Stakes out here. I don't care who it is. You gotta win this game. We're gonna get more into that. Make sure y'all look out for the videos and the shorts and everything that I do. Community posts, I do all of that. Make sure you got your notifications on and you locked in. And make sure y'all hit the sub button for your boy if you have it. Make sure you hit the like button and the link for the merch, fully fresh Yoda, the DeAndre Swift shirts, all of that is in the description. It is. So this is what I'm gonna say. I really, really understand the broad media today. It's questions about the Philadelphia Eagles, rightfully so. Things can be fixed, but they gotta start now. They gotta start now. It's only 4 games left. It's only 4 games left in the season. Number one, take care of the football. Number two, be more be more unpredictable with your offense. Like you got too much talent to not have, and it don't gotta be trick plays. And I love that man threw the fourth down to who was that? Was it Alama Day? I think it was Alama Day. I love that they did that. That was something that they pulled out their bag. It was smart, but you did nothing after that. You kicked a field goal. It's like you can be so creative and then be conservative in the same drive. You got A.J. Brown on one side, Devontae Smith. Now, I am going to say, if those turnovers don't happen, obviously it's a different game. So this is why I got to put a lot of the onus. I got to give the offensive player 70% of this loss. You can't come out. You can't win a game by turning the football over 3 times, 3 fumbles. That's embarrassing. See, sometimes things happen with picks. They get hit in the air, yada, yada, yada. But fumbling, that's just protecting the football. Now, sometimes, yes, players do make good plays. I get it. I understand it. But fumbling is more on the player's fault every single time than sometimes they are interceptions. Now, if you are a Philadelphia Eagles fan, because I see a lot of y'all in here, that's other fans, obviously. I see y'all. And yes, Dallas Cowboy fans, y'all can talk y'all ish. But at the same time, we are 1-1. It ain't like, y'all swept us or something like that. But we do got a chance to go 5-1 in the division. We got a chance to go 5-1 in the division, and Dallas Cowboys do too. But at the same time, when we playing these better teams, I need to see more creativity. And it's crazy because if we go on this 4 game win streak, right, which I think that we will, but you go on this 4 game win streak, everything is flowing and yada yada yada. I think that you'll be fine. But if you come out here and you score 3 points and a half against the Seahawks, and you let who they quarterback? Drew Lock? I don't even know who they quarterback. But if the defense let whoever it is, I don't even care if it's Gino. I know Gino had a good game. I understand that. I know DK Metcalf is on the other side, and we're gonna talk about that. Trust me. But you can't let whoever the quarterback is for the Seahawks out there looking like he Tom Brady and Don Marino mixed in one. Dan Marino, sorry. You can't. I'm tired of having these games because it hasn't been all year for real, for real. To where as though third quarter, I'm sitting back like it's over. Now it's been a lot of games. We've been down, and I've been saying, "Yo, we got this. That's cool. Not stressing about it. We got it." But you're still on the edge of your seat. Hold up. We got to do this. We got to fight more. Yeah, it got to be some fluency, man. It got to be some fluency, and I don't want to hear that the offensive line is not doing good at running the ball because that's not the truth. That is not the truth. The offensive line, and I had to shout out to Chuck, shout out to Charles. That's my guy. Had a conversation with him last night during the game. And he was, and I brought up the offensive line. I thought that they was playing okay. That was in the first half, but the play calling got to be better. Like even on when you get this when you get the school to score, the defense stops them again. You got a chance. No, they kick a field goal, but at that time it was 27-13. You got a chance to go out there and score and make it a one possession game. Fourth quarter, one possession game. Now everything is tight. Everything is tight, and you get to see what the Dallas Cowboys is made of. But yet and still, you come out with some bullcrap play in the fourth quarter on fourth down. I don't, I don't get it. Now I gotta look at the all 22, see if somebody was open, if Jalen Hurts missed a read. But from what I seen, it was just a bad call. It was a bad call. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then we want you to run the football. Yes, we want you to run the football more. But it's how you run it. It's how you run the damn football. You want to run the football when it's 2nd and 17. I get it. You want to try to catch the defense off guard, yada yada yada, whatever the case may be. But if it ain't working, you got to do something else. I don't have no problem with you throwing a screen on those type of plays, especially against this defense. You have to know the defense that you're playing. They was trying to come after Jalen Hurts the whole game. How do you slow them down? By running the football and running correct screens. Not where it's set up to where everybody can see it a mile away. Motion. Where's the motion at to throw these guys off? I don't see it. I don't see it like that. You got too many good players that people got to worry about. Where's the end around? We got guys like Devontae Smith who can run it, or treat AJ Brown like they treat Debo. Now in this game, hopefully he wasn't a fumble, but you get what I'm saying. I don't know, man. It's not like I lost all confidence in the Philadelphia Eagles. I want to see Penny, Kenny, and Swift. Now, yes, yes, yes. I don't know what's going on with Rashad Penny. I don't know if he slept with somebody's wife. I don't know if he pissed somebody off. I don't know if he cussed somebody. I don't know what he did. But I know he's sitting on the sideline in plain clothes, wearing stuff like this, and saying, I can do a better job than that. I can do a better job than what Boston Scott just did. Why am I not in? Is it because of special teams? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired of not scoring touchdowns in the red zone again. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I think that need to be the number one priority is to fit Rashad Penny in the game because you want to know. Like I love Swift. Obviously, you already know I made the shirts. Welcome home, Agent Zero. Yes, love Swift, but it's a fear factor thing. When it's 3rd and 2 and all this kind of stuff, you put Rashad Penny back there, who is a bruiser. People might have forgot because they ain't seen him play all year, but he is a bruiser. You might see 8 man in the box. You might. You might see less zone coverages. You might. And you might see more one-on-ones. Now, here's what I'm going to say. I did see the lack of will, and I didn't see the same spark from an AJ Brown that I have in when he was going on that tear. You let Stephon Gilmore shut you down. Let's just be let's just keep it tall like City Hall. Let's be frank like a pack of beef hot dogs. Okay? You let him shut you down, and you're better than him. Now they got him talking like he's just an all pro all over again. And he's not. He's good, but he ain't better than AJ. But what AJ put out there, it seemed a little lackluster to me. It seemed a little lackluster. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Coaching got to change. Not coaching, but the methods has to change. I would get on the phone if I was Nick Sirianni, Howie Roseman, and Jeffrey Lurie. I would get on the phone right now and call Frank Reich just to bring him in. And I'm not saying to take over play calling, but bring him as a consultant because we know that 2017 Eagles offense ain't had the players that this team has. Yes, you love the Alshon Jeffries, the Torrey Smiths, but they was at the end of their career, obviously. They was at the end of their careers, and they was our best wide receivers. You cannot compare them to Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. With that being said, it should be at least one of those guys going for a being every single game. It should be one of those guys getting a touchdown or two every single game. And we have not been seeing that the last two games. Again, I'm going to tell y'all, we scored one touchdown in two games. That's a problem. That is a major problem. You're not going to win football games by kicking field goals. I don't give a damn what defense you got. You might win one. Defense and running the correct schemes and posts to put Rashad Penny, put pressure on the coverages, and changing coaching staff of hiring Frank Reich. So everything I just said. Harry Poole, yo, that Ryan Rowe, I see you. The problem is clear. You can't hire two. You can't hire two inexperienced coordinator in the same season. I mean, they didn't hire them. They just upgraded them. They both was there. No. I'm sorry. Sean Desai wasn't there. Ryan Johnson was there. They did hire Sean Desai. I I did think Sean Desai was going to be better. I did. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did. I did. But here's why I give Sean Desai a pass. Not a major pass because at some point it's like, dude, you definitely got to develop, dude. You definitely got to figure out a better scheme. I don't think Bradbury or Slay are playing to the potential that they played last year. Both of them got paid. Not blame. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's because of the money, but both of them are 30 something. Both of them is over their 30s. No, I'm sorry, Bradbury 29. He about to be 30, if not 30. Slay 32, right? Then you had so much. Avonte Maddox goes out. Um, N'Kobe Dean goes out. Zach Cunningham goes out for games. Sidney Brown goes out for games. I mean, when I talk about the list of people that have been injured and missed games, Darius Slay missed a game. Bradbury missed a game. Fletcher Cox missed a game. Carter missed a game. Who else missed a game? Sidney Brown. Avonte Maddox out for the season. N'Kobe Dean out twice. That's 7 people. And it's more. It's more. Reed Blankenship, he ain't gonna play Monday. He got a concussion. It take you a week and he ain't gonna play. He might because of the extra day, but I don't see that. I don't see him playing. So I give you, if you're showing the side, I give you a little bit of leeway because of all the injuries. Brian Johnson, you had AJ Brown played every game. Devontae Smith played every game. Swift played every game. When you played him, Because remember, week 1, he got like 2 carries. Who else? You did miss a couple offensive linemen. I get that. I understand it. But your skill guys all has been there, except for Dallas Goedert. But even when you had him, you still had red zone issues. You bring in Julio Jones for no reason. He only scored 1 touchdown. I don't see him in the red zone. I got to look at the offensive coordinator before I look at Sean Desai. If anybody want to talk about anybody getting fired, I do. Asia, yo, that we don't need the punt returner we got. Huh? I like Covey. What's wrong with Covey? We look better without Blankenship. Nobody was open, and Fletcher Cox got the strip. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. You do know Blankenship is the one that puts the licking on people, though. Blankenship ain't the safety that he's not the cover safety. That's why he's a strong safety. He's the in the box road safety, and they shouldn't be using him in coverage as much. So to me, that's coaching. That's a scheme. I don't know. Maybe you bring him in on running plays when you feel as though it's going to be a run. But who knows? Because everybody feeling they can throw on the Philadelphia Eagles at any given time. So you don't know when it's a running play or when it's a passing play. Nobody's scared of this defense. Nobody. They didn't see uh what's my man from Matt Jones put up 300. Matthew Stafford put up 300. Um, of course, Patrick Mahomes put up 300. Dakman put up 300. Josh Allen almost put up 400. They didn't see all these quarterbacks, and they're looking at the rankings. They're saying, "Damn, y'all give up this. Y'all last in giving up tight end yards. Y'all damn near last in giving up yards to a receiver. Period. Your secondary is washed. I wouldn't be scared of us on the defensive side." But people should fear us on the offensive side, and I don't see that. People should be scared to come after Jalen Hurts because in the beginning of the season, he was the number 1 under pressure. Last year, he was the number 1 under pressure. I don't see that now. For some reason, they just think that whatever we're doing, we're going to fit a square pin in a round hole. We're going to do it. Like my wife say all the time, you got to pick a struggle. We got a top 2 O-line, MVP caliber quarterback, top 5 tight end, 2,000-yard receivers is all on offense to me. I just said that. Everything you just said, Lawrence. Oh, man. Sorry, my screen messing up again. Lorenzo, I literally just said that. And you got a top 2 offensive line. You got a top 2 offense. Yeah, you just say that. But I said that like 20 minutes ago. To me, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how this offense is going. And you got a top 10 running back if you use him. And you got a guy sitting on the shelf. How about you blow dust off him? Like an antique, just sitting there. And he is the power back. It ain't low key, Trey. He is the power back. I don't want to use him. I'm so confused about that. I'm befuddled. I'm beside myself. And even when we was winning, I was saying the same thing, just not to this aggression because we was winning. Gotta change, man. I'm be getting out of here soon. Yes, I agree. We should put He should be in the box like Michael Jenkins. Yeah, that's what kind of player he is. Covey is safe and decent, no problem. I don't know what my man was talking about. I like Covey a lot. He better than we had since 2017, and it wasn't even that good that year. Philly was popping, bro. I think the problem is Nick, man. Nick playbook was for Wentz, and Shane was the guy that saved the day, and now Hurts is running a Wentz system. Okay. I ain't never think about that. But here's what I'm gonna say. Good coaches adjust. Once you see that shit ain't working, oh now we gotta fix this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I know y'all seen the video. Something ain't right. Fix it. Fix it. It ain't too late. See, I'm not gonna sit here and say the season is over, yada yada yada. You're still a 10-win team. You're still a 10-win team. You just gotta win more. Now you gotta win 14 games. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta win 14 games. I know we can say take it a game at a time and yada yada yada, but you got to win 14 games. That's what it's looking like. If you want the NFC East or even trying to sniff the number one seed again, which you had all year. This is the problem that I had. Everything was in our hands. It's right here. It's right here. But you know what you did? Just like you did in the game 3 times, you fumbled it away. You fumbled it away. And I've been sticking up for this team all year. People was telling me this team not good. Brian Johnson this, Brian Johnson that. I have made videos. I have made so many videos protecting Brian Johnson. We wanted the red zone fix. Thought he fixed that for a couple games. I said people wasn't talking about that. We wanted to run the ball more. I thought that we started there a little bit, but then we turned back. I don't know what the hell that's about. I'm not defending him anymore. It ain't happening on this side until you show me something. Once again, 1 touchdown in 2 games. The Jets, Arizona, the Panthers, they don't even do that. They don't even do that. Been calling this team the best team in football all year. You're not looking like it. And it's not like you don't have the horses to do it. Go back to that. I need more fight from this team. I need more resiliency from this team. I don't know if that, once again, I'm not going to go ahead and blame this on there, but I don't know if that stretch just took a toll on them. It was a brutal stretch. It's over now. And here's the thing. Before the season, I want everybody to comment yes or no. If I told you before the season that you go through that gauntlet that everybody was talking about, you face Dallas twice, you got Kansas City, the Buffalo Bills, who else was it? Miami in there. Um, who else was it? It was a couple other teams in there. If I told you that those 5 games that you would go 3-2, you'd be like, okay. No, 4-2. Sorry, 6 games. If I told you through those 6 games that we go 4-2, you'll be like, oh, all right, before the season. All right. Yeah, Chiefs as well. And I also told you that Dallas is going to be coming off a bye. Kansas City's going to be coming off a bye. Dallas is going to be coming off of playing a team on Thursday, so that gives them extra rest. Buffalo Bills is going to be coming off a team coming off a extra rest because they played third. If I told you all of that, you'd be like, oh, all right, 4-2 ain't bad. It's not the losses, it's how you lost. You got your ass kicked twice in a row. Come out here, you get beat down by the 49ers. Come out here, things is going to change. Oh man, the players is ripping the players and we like, oh yeah, wake up. It's a wake up call. Yeah, you need that early morning coffee. I don't drink coffee, but you get what I'm saying. Nah, somebody spiked your coffee with juice. You thought it was coffee, it's brown juice. I, I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words, and I feel disrespected. I do because I know this team is better than what they have been putting on the field the last 8 quarters. I know they are. You just got to show it. And the crazy part is nobody cares if you beat Seattle. We've been disrespected all year. Um, Beat the Chiefs, it wasn't nothing. Beat the Bills, it wasn't nothing. Beat Miami, it just wasn't nothing. Still wasn't giving us. They didn't get disrespected with the 49ers, but that turned out to be true. Turned out to be true. I wouldn't be surprised, even if Geno don't play, that we underdogs again. I wouldn't be surprised if we 5-point underdogs or some shit like that. I can't go to bat for people that ain't fighting for yourself. It's like you might got a cousin or even a friend or whatever the case may be, and he getting punched on by somebody. He ain't even throwing a punch. Like, I want to step in, but how am I going to fight for you if you ain't fighting for your damn self? I can't. Because all that's going to happen is, now I'm going to end up fighting, and you're going to be sitting on your way home crying. And while I'm out here fighting. Come on, man. I need fight from this team, and I know it's in there. I know it is. This is why I'm so frustrated. If I thought as though this team was trash, if I thought as though this team doesn't have the potential to be the best team in the league, I don't give a damn about the last 2 games. I still do. Know that they got the potential. I'll be like, we suck, y'all. That's just bottom line. That's how Giants fans feel. That's how the Commanders fans feel. That's how the Panthers fans feel. You're not 10-3 by accident. You don't score at a high level on a lot of games by accident. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. And I don't know if it's starting in the locker room. I don't know. But something ain't right now. And they got to fix that shit fast. You got a month. 4 games. That's 4 weeks. You got a month to fix it. But it starts now. Because now you got to win out. Now you got to win out. I'm so pissed, y'all. I ain't even put on my hood and be hoodied up Grim Reaper fresh today. Y'all, they don't even deserve that. They don't even deserve that energy right now. Me getting out of here, y'all. Make sure that y'all put your notifications on. Make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy. Yes, the link to the merch is in the description. I will pin it in the comments. It's in all of my comments. Make sure that y'all hit the notifications to know when I put up all this flavor. Because I ain't gonna stop. A lot of shit need to be fixed. I ain't quitting. I just ain't taking up for this team right now. Somebody come to me in the comments. Y'all trash, yada yada yada. We not trash. I know we not trash. But you're playing like it. You're playing like it. Just like that same cousin. You know he can fight. You know he got hands. Y'all done fought in the backyard plenty of times. Y'all done fought plenty of times. He done put blood in your mouth. You done blacked his eye. So you know he can go toe to toe with you. But you go out somewhere else and you just let somebody punch on you. What type of stuff is this? Definitely not trash. We not trash. But I understand, right? I can't sit here and be like, nah, y'all tripping. Because if it was on the other side, I'm gonna be fair. If it was on the other side and the Dallas lost or 49ers lost, like how we lost the last two games, because I was calling the 49ers trash when they went on a 3-game losing streak. See, a lot of people tend to forget these things, though. They got the 49ers so high, but they forgot they went on a 3-game losing streak. They forgot that. But because that happened earlier in the season, it's just so now we're going to be overhyped. Now we might lose in the first round of playoffs. Now people ain't scared of us. Okay, okay, I'm not going to argue with you, but I just need the Philadelphia Eagles to change it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, man. I'm out of here.